Hey guys, so today we're just going to be looking at all of the new rumours and news concerning the Bad Batch Shuttle set and just basically everything we know. And honestly, we know now basically anything we wished we could. There's no other detail that I think is missing. And if there is, I'll get into that later. But before we get into this, I just want to say that this was warned by Childish Landino, who is a great LEGO leaker and is a reliable source at that, and he just said that basically don't think all this is true. Now some of it is, but I'd say wait until the final reveal basically. That was also teased among a photo with Omega in it, but I don't think that means anything. I think that was just a photo he had. So yeah, let's get into all of the news, and obviously some's reliable, but I'll touch back on that at the end. So minifigure wise, we have 5 minifigures being all 5 members of the Bad Batch. So first up we'll talk about Hunter, who come with both a helmet and a hairpiece, and the hairpiece is meant to be probably Kylo Ren's, and obviously the helmet will probably be a Phase 2 clone piece. So yeah, pretty basic one there, apparently no arm printing. Well, it doesn't say that there is, but yeah, just gonna be a good figure. Tech will have an exclusive helmet mold, which we already knew, and a swappable hairpiece, which will be that Doc Ock new hairpiece, which is also the Tarkin one, but just in like the brown. Then Wrecker, whose helmet will be that new Iron Man mold, which has been used on Ant-Man and lots of other people by now, and it kind of makes sense honestly, like I'm not complaining about that. Now Echo's quite interesting. He has no arm printing. It also doesn't say if he has a helmet or not, and it kind of says that all of them have helmets at the start, so I mean hopefully he does have a helmet and it's in that new Bad Batch style. Considering that the next minifigure is definitely from the Bad Batch. So you're hoping that. But on his left arm he has arm printings. That's his one that doesn't have the robot hand. And on his other it'll be a pearl grey arm. And apparently there's no screwdriver arm. Not sure about that one, but apparently that's what's going on there. The final minifigure in the set is Crosshair / that Imperial Elite Squad Commander, who's probably just going to be Crosshair, but in that kind of sand blue and kind of green visored outfit we see in the trailer, and they look really cool. So that minifigure is meant to be coming in the set, which is kind of cool. I'm very happy about that. So yeah, let's get into the build. So it's meant to be a sand blue build with red stickers, which is very interesting. I would have thought they would have gone for like just dark grey, but I mean looking at the Havoc Marauder, which is the Bad Batch shuttle, you can see sand blue in there. Like it is kind of a sand blue build in some colours, so I can see why they went for that. Red stickers though is interesting because I can't see any red on there. The fact that it has stickers means that it might have that Padme nose art, which would be a funny Easter egg. Don't think LEGO would do that though. But I mean the only red on that set is at the tips of the wings, but that would just be used by a stud or something, so that's really interesting to me. I want to see how they incorporate that, and it might look cool. They could do that for the red studs, but that would look really weird. But yeah, it also includes spring-load shooters and stud shooters. It doesn't outright say that they're stud shooters, but it says that there are spare red studs. So unless the minifigures had stud shooters, there's going to be stud shooters on the build. The wings will be kind of a plate build, that's no surprise. I don't know if that means a singular plate. That probably won't be, honestly. I heavily doubt that, so probably just like the Imperial Shuttle wings, just a bit better I'd say. And then the fin up top is meant to have kind of one side studs, one side anti-studs, which will be a bit of a problem for some people, and I kind of consider it a problem. I feel like they should have just done like with the Imperial Shuttle. It would look a bit thicker, but then you wouldn't have that stud anti-stud look. But you know, that'll be okay if you just display it from one side. It's kind of like that for the Mandalorian Fighter too, and if there's anti-studs in this, then sadly I think that there will be anti-studs in the Mandalorian Fighter. And finally we'll just get into some side builds, and there's meant to be a lime green bark speeder included, and it's just meant to be basically the one from the 5 First Battle Pack, just in lime green, which is interesting. That could be where the stud shooters come in actually, and there's also meant to be a gonk droid in there, so yay, I guess. I'm pretty sure there's gonk droids in the trailer. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure I saw some. But yeah, I think this is overall going to be a pretty good set for if you didn't see or somehow forgot, then this is also the 75314 Bad Batch Shuttle with 969 pieces. Forgot to write pieces on that actually, so it's just 969. And it'll be costing $100 US. So yeah, I'm really liking the set. It's obviously going to be based off the Bad Batch. So for that Echo minifigure, I think it will be that new one, because it has been in some promotional stuff, so I can see LEGO doing that. But yeah, I think that this is going to be an amazing set, and no one's really going to complain. Maybe about that anti-studs thing, maybe about some of the minifigures like Echo, but then again, like Childish Landino said, some of these, not all of these will be real. So I think Echo might have that screwdriver arm, and maybe the anti-studs things are wrong. Like on the original thing it had question marks, which was interesting. And maybe the Bark Speeder isn't going to be in it. No, I think the Bark Speeder will, but maybe the Gogong Droid isn't. But yeah, who knows really. I think that's just been my coverage, and I hope you enjoyed. There's also been a tease that LEGO did for the UCSR2D2, but I'll get into that in This Week in LEGO Star Wars coming out soon. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed. That'll be all for today, apart from This Week in LEGO Star Wars, so can't really say that today. But yeah, that'll be all folks. Goodbye.